Guys, we've got major new updates via 247 Sports on the 2023 class. Also, On3 has updated their 2023 class as well. I'm going to break it all down. Overall, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is a very underwhelming update for Ohio State commits. You take a look. This composite score is before the On3 updated. It has been added. So I know it's kind of confusing, but I'm probably going to have to do another update after this once the On3 score gets added, because there's been Jermaine Matthews on the On3 rankings is the number 2 player in the state of Ohio now. He moved up almost 200 spots. So that's great news. But 247, it looks like, I believe Ohio State's average is up. So overall, it is a net positive update. 93.71 Ohio State. I think it's up a few points, not like a few little percentages. Still have 2 5-stars, 15 4-stars, and 2 3-stars. Noah Rodgers is somebody that moved up around 30 spots on the 247 update. He is within shouting distance of receiving his 5th star. And guys, he might actually get it because On3 moved him up, I believe, around 30 spots. So that may push him right to be a 5th star, to be a 5-star prospect. There is a bit of an issue because Carnell Tate's rating got absolutely destroyed. There is an issue. We might gain Noah Rodgers. He might become a 5-star prospect, but in return, Carnell Tate is moving down to a 4-star. That's what I think is happening because On3 moved Carnell Tate way down. Dejon Johnson, we expected him to move up significantly. He made a nice jump in the overall 247 rankings. They had him ranked like 230th. He moved up, it looks like 70 spots. So that's a nice move. That really helped Ohio State's overall average. He's the number 81 player. Of course, in the On3 updated rankings, they moved him down. So it's like these two ranking sites want to release rankings on the same day. I don't understand why they're doing this, but it's just so confusing. Next, we've got Jamali Thurman, who committed to Ohio State yesterday. And guys, this kid is a really unique tight end prospect. I don't think Ohio State's landed a tight end prospect like this since I don't know when. And 247 Sports comes out with their update. He didn't move up, but he also didn't move down. Thurman is ranked as the number 69 overall player on 247 in the country, the number 3 tight end. Overall, he's 131 because I don't think Rivals has him inside their top 250 or something, but this kid is an elite athlete. Kyle Pitts Jr., very unique athlete. Big pickup yesterday for the Buckeyes. I loved that. And then really, guys, the one thing I'll say about 247 Sports when it comes to Jermaine Matthews, he's still a 3-star somehow. These sites, it's so lazy. There's just no... Next, we've got On3. They released their updates, and I'll say it was a little bit better for Ohio State in terms of these updates. Noah Rodgers moved up to the number 17 player in the nation, the number 3 wide receiver. Carnell Tate, don't look. That's all I'm going to say about Carnell Tate's rating. Not good. But guys, the really big positive, and this is really going to help Ohio State in terms of their overall average, Jermaine Matthews. What you're looking at right now, Jermaine Matthews, overall rankings, the number 68 player in the nation, according to On3, the number 2 player in the state of Ohio. 247, it's inexcusable. It really is. It's laziness. Why do people choose to be... It's whatever, guys. I'm not going to get into it. And then people say, oh, you're just a homer for Ohio State. So we're not going to do this. We're really not. We're just going to talk about Jermaine. He moves up to the number 68 overall player. Great to see. That's going to really help. I think he'll move at least, in terms of his composite, he'll at least move inside the top 250, maybe even the top 200 of the composite. Let me just quickly look through. Okay, so Luke Montgomery moved down slightly. I'm not going to criticize that. Jason Moore basically stayed the same. Johnson moved up Ty Lockwood basically stayed the same. Wait, is Ty Lockwood still not inside the top 247? Oh, no, he's always been. No, that was... So I know one service has Ty Lockwood as a 3-star, but 247 has him at 136. Thurman stayed the same. Guys, Kyan Lee is another one. I thought Kyan Lee was going to move up significantly more than he did. 247 Sports has Kyan Lee at the number 22 cornerback in the nation. I'm not saying they're wrong, but that is a dose of reality for all of us with how good this cornerback class is, if that is true, because he's supposed to be one of our good corners. Malik Hartford, this is great news with Malik. He did not move down. He stayed as a top 100 player for 247. Calvin Simpson-Hunt, I believe... So I don't know if this is correct, but Calvin Simpson-Hunt is a top 50 player now on the On3 rankings. I don't know if that is... If they had him as a top 50 player before. I think they might have, but he stayed the same. Wait, is Hawkins still not inside the top 247? He's not, so he still stays outside of it. Bryson Rodgers. They already bumped Bryson Rodgers up a little bit. He's the number... Wow, they have him as the number 36 receiver. And then there's Jermaine Matthews, who they've got him at still a 3-star, 247 Sports does. And then Will Smith and Miles Walker, both still as 3-star prospects, though neither of those rankings got touched, I don't think. I think I would know, but maybe they moved him up a little bit. I don't know. Overall, guys, I actually have not checked to see if any other team got major boosts from this. So Notre Dame is still below us in average, which is good. I think we actually extended our lead. And once On3, guys, On3. On3 is our new favorite site. Because On3, except for the Carnell Tate thing, that was, I'm making a big deal about it. They moved him down to like number 60th, I think, or something like that. Not great. But I will say, On3, the way they moved up Jermaine Matthews, the way they moved up Noah Rogers, I think we're going to get boosted up to maybe a 94 average. Now, maybe like a 93.85. But we're going to be boosted up even more. And then Notre Dame is at 93.26. They kind of stayed the same. Penn State, I didn't know what they were at. Clemson, Clemson has a really good class. They do a great job at recruiting. Texas... I don't know what they were at. Tennessee. Georgia's at 93.1 average. I look at averages at this point, guys, not like overall score. Oklahoma at 91. Alabama. I was going to discuss this if I would have made a video yesterday on the Thurman commitment. Guys, I can't take it anymore. I'm literally getting cyberbullied by Alabama. Alabama yesterday, out of nowhere. Justice Haynes, the superstar running back, they land him. So I'm thinking to myself, wow, what happens to Richard Young? It turns out they're still probably going to get Richard Young. Oh, no. No. I can't take it anymore. Guys, how does Ohio State? I understand last year, you're not going to be able to land a top 10 running back. You landed Trevion and Evan Pryor. Take a year off. Last year, they land a low 4-star. That's fine. This year, you've got to land another superstar running back, and we're not able to. We're just simply not able to. We get out... Well, I will say this. If Richard Young does go to Oregon, because there's rumors now that Richard Young's going to Oregon, it's a total NIL situation. It's a total... Guys, I'm getting bullied by my Miami friend. Miami keeps stealing our offensive linemen because they're weaponizing and cheating with NIL, and I told him that, and he's like, suck it up, every team is doing it. Miami, I told him, I said this about this, Miami fans, this is what I can say about your program. Your program is out of control. That's what I said. They don't care. They like it. They're getting all the 5-star recruits. They don't care that their program's out of control, that they weaponize NIL. They blatantly cheat. So yeah, we're not landing offensive tackles again, which is something that's going to be a real issue if Paris Johnson goes off to the NFL next year. Maybe he comes back. Maybe we get lucky in the transfer portal. Otherwise, we're pretty much screwed. I'm just being honest with you guys. Maybe a 3-star develops, but realistically, If you were to ask me, would I rather have 3 5-star offensive linemen or 3-star offensive linemen? I'm going to take the 5 stars, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to take the highly ranked kids. That's just my opinion. So offensive line is the big issue for Ohio State. They still can't recruit there. And then running back this cycle. Mark Fletcher, I've heard things about Mark Fletcher maybe flipping his commitment. So there's some big issues here. I don't know. The class right now, you really can't complain about it. The quarterback, I'm not worried about. Pass rusher is another. Well, Jason Moore. I've been hearing Jason Moore is more of a defensive tackle than a pass rusher, though. You need to land some elite pass rusher. We'll see what they're able to do. But guys, the update is overall, you have to say it's kind of positive. We were really hoping for a bigger jump for Kyan Lee. I'll be honest with you, we were. That's a dose of reality. And the other thing with the On3, I would say the update for On3 is mainly positive. The Cardell Tate issue. Guys, I'll be honest, Cardell Tate's not a 5-star anymore. Not my opinion, but he will move down when On3's updated rankings get added to the 247 system. By the time this video gets uploaded, he might move down. But we might get Noah Rodgers passing him and becoming a 5-star. And then Brandon Innes is still going to be a 5-star. And then maybe Noah Rodgers becomes the other 5-star while Carnell Tate gets moved down. Again, the major issue with Carnell Tate is ESPN, who is basically dead when it comes to recruiting. They have him ranked outside of the top 100. That's the main issue with his ranking. That's why he's not going to be a composite 5-star. I'm just telling you what the situation. So, this is major stuff. We will see. There's major issues, guys. Alabama is getting everyone. We are not in a good position right now. The way Alabama is recruiting. Oh, God. Oh, no. The problem is you have to stack talent on top of talent. And they did not do that with the offensive tackle position. They got a bunch of projects. You have to stack talent on top of talent. Top 100, top 100, top 100, top 100. They're not doing that, at these certain positions. So we'll see if they're able to close out the class strong. Right now, they have the number 1 class. I do not think Notre Dame will pass Ohio State ever. Well, I mean, they might pass us for a little bit, but we're going to end up with a better class than Notre Dame. We're going to end up with a better class than Penn State. Clemson's not going to take enough guys. Texas is going to land some more players. They're going to land Muhammad, the cornerback prospect, if you guys know him. And they're also going to land Cedric Baxter Jr., total NIL. It's whatever. Tennessee's not going to have a better class. Georgia's going to have a better class than us. Yeah. Miami, probably not. They're going to run out of players to give. Alabama will. So I think Ohio State will probably have the number 3 class in the nation. That's my projection right now. Of course, this depends. What does A&M do? What does A&M do? Do they really go crazy again? They probably are going to, but will it be enough to pass Ohio State? They barely have any commits right now, A&M. I don't even see them in the top 50. So we will see what happens, guys. But overall, a positive update for the Buckeyes. There's a situation. Noah Rodgers might become a 5-star. Carnell Tate is moving down to a 4-star. At least that, I think, is what's going to happen. We will see. But, guys, make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description. I'm, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching.